roundup.
I'm telling you, from the time we ordered to the point to arrive, she came up to my mate and asked him straight out.
Never been in a bar like that.
No, because of his foreign accent. Maybe I should try one myself someday.
It'll work like that for me.
Yeah, well, maybe you should try chatting them up with a bag over your head. Hi! Looks like he's okay. Can't leave him out here, he'll get frostbite. Oh, great. That's fantastic.
I'm trying not to make a fuss.
I'll have the Garda band all set up for your arrival. It's okay to be nervous. I am.
I just don't want us getting our hopes up again.
It'll be okay. I promise. I'll see you up there, okay? I love you.
Right, do you have him?
Yeah. Oh man, you stink.
That's an improvement on his usual aftershave.
Yeah, thanks, lad. Love you too. Just before you clean yourself off, what exactly am I supposed to do with him?
Said he's getting married next week to Teresa.
Most beautiful girl in the world, apparently.
And the most pregnant.
Lucky Teresa.
That's all he said before he conked out again.
No name, no dress.
No idea where he's got himself into. Get him out of here with a caution, as soon as he slapped it off.
Yes, sir. Right, come on.
Oh, hey, lads. If he pukes in the cell, you clean it up.
You know, hard Sarge.
That's good.
Look, I need to talk to you, Dave. I said I'm sorry, just answer the phone, please. That's what you call timing. Luckily, I caught you. You take the clamp off. I'll shift it for you now.
Doesn't work like that, Sham.
I was only gone 10 minutes.
Rules is rules.
Look, I'm having a really, really bad day here. Is there any chance you could do us a favor and forget about it?
You're on a double yellow.
It's hardly even on it. Look, the wheels are actually touching the yellow bit.
The front of the car is definitely over the edge. I have the photographs to prove it.
Are you married?
Don't believe in it.
Look, I've just had the mother and father of all blowouts with the wife. Said some things I really shouldn't have. If I don't get home to say sorry in the next 10 minutes, I'm a dead man.
Clamp comes off only when the fine's paid.
I'm across son.
I'm gluten intolerant.
There she is, my Sharona. I would have taken a few more days if I were you. Taken a few months.
Welcome back, Sharon.
Thanks.
Well, I would just like to say that in your absence, the station has been a quieter and more peaceful place altogether. But we didn't like it that way. So we're giving you a hero's welcome.
Sean's buying the pints later.
I know the very place.
The person who's living proof that what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. Welcome back, Rocky.
Very funny. Take on the laddies.
Hey, now that you're back to smell like your old sweet self, you fellas need to get back out there.
I think I prefer the smell of puke.
Uh-huh. You got guts.
You sure you're okay?
Yes, sir.
Really?
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. Ready to get stuck in.
Because you're no good to me if it's too early. I need to know you're ready.
I am.
Okay, good. We'll keep you on light duties around the station for the time being. Hopefully you won't need those boxing gloves for a while.
I wouldn't mind if I was blocking somebody, but I've never in my life even parked in a disabled space.
Call the office. You can pay over the phone and be back within the hour.
But I need the car now.
Should have thought that before, shouldn't you? Here. Here's number for a taxi.
How about I give you €50 and we say no more about it?
Give me them case.
I'm not paying.
Give me back the bleeding case.
When you take that thing off my car,
What seems to be a problem here, gents?
Left in the bed for a while. Shouldn't take long.
I took it out of your wages.
You look after Sharon. You know, just make sure she really is okay.
Yeah. Keep an eye on her, boss.
Thanks.
Everything all right?
Yeah, when did we?
I was just wondering, just curious, you know, what exactly it is you came back for.
It's my job.
You can do your job somewhere else, can't you? And smart money says you should have taken that transfer.
Maybe I don't want to be pushed around.
Alright, darling. Which one of you was going to say it to you?
One thing. What's the crack with Airplane Finbar?
Would I be right in assuming that the person to whom you refer is the drunken, cross-dressing lout that my colleague scraped up off the bandstand?
Yeah, you was kidnapped them all, like.
look, it's barely even touching the yellow line.
Hey, he's got a point. I don't think it's a bit harsh.
Have the photographs. Camera never lies.
Sure he's learned his lesson.
I've already typed his details into the doofer. Once that ball starts rolling, it can't be stopped.
Sorry, sir, I'm afraid you just have to be a little bit more careful in the future, okay?
So you just wash your hands, is that it?
We don't write the rules, sir, we just try to enforce them.
I might have known you'd be as thick as each other.
It's not too wise to use that sort of language, sir.
Will I get my keys back or what?
And he did take his keys. In our business, we call that
Now
theft.
hold on a
Let's
second.
keep our voices down, okay?
I'm a hard-working citizen. I pay my taxes. I've never broken a law in my life. It's outrageous. You should be off catching drug dealers instead of persecuting decent people like me.
Now, you haven't broken any laws yet.
Is that a threat?
That's a statement of fact. Mr.
Curry, Gerard Curry, founder and CEO of Curry Logistics.
Ooh. It's a nice set of wheels you got there, Mr. Curry.
Oh, I get it. You think I'm just another shyster who made fast bucks, so you're backing up this gombean.
Enough.
Or maybe you're just jealous.
All right, you're on very thin ice now.
See? Don't tell me it isn't personal.
Okay, put a cork in it. I'll take you down to the station.
Go on, book me. I dare you.
I believe this guy.
So remember, I pay your wages.
What did you say?
You want the keys? You can have them.
Stupid, bleeding. Sit, Mr. Curry. You're under arrest.
What for?
Disorderly conduct in a public place. Abusive behaviour. Take your pick.
This is a miscarriage of justice. Our brother's an innocent
I
man.
don't care what it is. I'll do nothing till you sit down and shut up.
Come here, here's what it is. Me and the lads are having a bit of a deal, and we were just wondering if there was any chance we can have our Finbar back.
Right. Wait here, I'll go check on him. I'll wait out here. You go check on Boy George.
I'm busy.
Excuse me?
I've got a lot of paperwork to catch up on.
Is this the way it is? You're going to challenge everything I say now. What's the plan, Sharon? How's it going to go?
Don't worry, got the message. I'm not going to say anything.
Good girl. That's what I like to hear.
But I'm watching you. Guy's stocious. There's no way we can let him go. If he drinks any more, they'll kill him.
Look, lads, your mate was off his head. We took him in for public indecency. We're not going to release him till he's sober enough to be cautioned, okay?
There's not much of a stag deal without the ground.
Oh, I'm sorry, am I wrecking your buzz? Clear out.
It's a police state. We're living under the jackboot.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not taking this lawyer down. I'll be back.
I'm telling you.
Pleasure's all mine. See, sometimes all it takes is a soft hand and a firm word.
So when exactly did you give the trigger shot?
10:30 p.m. Tuesday, maybe 10:35. Why, is something wrong?
The eggs appear slightly less mature than I'd have expected, that's all.
Is that bad?
There are plenty of them, and they seem in good condition, so there's no cause for concern.
What kept you?
Sorry.
Get your hands off me.
Do us all a favour, will you?
Happy hour, is it?
This is an infringement of my civil liberties.
What's the charge?
Possession of a nice car and suspicion of having a better salary than his.
Will you ever knock it off?
Yeah, name and address.
Gerard Curry, 46 Mont Blanc Crescent, Red Rock.
Welcome to the dark side, Mr. Curry.
So just because I live there, I deserve to be victimized like this?
Mr. Curry, do you ever think it might be better to listen sometimes instead of talking?
That's a really good idea.
What's the charge?
Careful with those, they're for my wife.
Having a bad mouth and a bad attitude.
That's my phone, you've no right.
Check the law book. You have every right.
You can try and hide behind your uniforms, but I have your numbers and I see the lot of yous in court.
Okay, that's it. Stick him in a cell.
With pleasure.
What? You can't do that! This is police brutality, I want my lawyer!
Just an idiot with a temper.
Just release him with a caution once he's cooled off, will you?
Yes, I'll take the cuffs off if you're going to be cool about this, okay?
No, please, I need my phone, I have to call my wife.
If he doesn't give it a rest, he'll get bored soon and give up. See, man. All we need is a big sound system. We can blast into the cells and drain him out.
I think that sort of thing was banned by the Geneva Convention. Told you he would get bored. All he has to do now is keep his mouth shut.
Yeah, but if he knew how to do that, he wouldn't be here in the first place.
You think he's learned his lesson?
Nope.
We've locked him up.
Yeah, for parking on double yellows.
Exactly.
See, Emily? Sorry, go on. And he threw your man's keys down the drain. And for being an idiot.
Yeah, he had a fight with his wife, you know what that's like. When a woman winds you up and makes you cranky, you lash out.
Oh, they can be infuriating.
Exasperating.
But great, too.
Really great, too.
Okay, well, maybe he hasn't learned his lesson.
We'll let him go.
Yeah.
Don't know who you're dealing with.
Told you he's an idiot.
I did nothing. You know I did nothing.
The boys are back in town. If the bridegroom can't come to the stag party, then the party has come to the grill.
Come on, lads, this isn't on.
I tried to talk them out of it.
You look like the type of girl that likes an action, man.
Sorry about this stuff.
All right, knock it off.
Whenever you're ready, honey.
Okay, that's enough of that.
We're only having a laugh.
Trust me, you don't go threaten a member of Garda Síochána.
It's like, you can try and beat us. Or you two little boys can come and join us. But we shall not, we
Okay,
shall
lads!
not.
Lads! I can't let you gargle in here. Drinking alcohol in public is an offence.
So let's stop us.
Go get the others on standby. Now.
What's going on out there? Hey! I need to talk to my wife. I'll have all your jobs for this.
Okay, look, lads, no one's looking for any trouble here, okay?
What's going on here?
Oh, hey, stall the ball. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, okay?
They're monkeys to back off.
You know what, you mate?
Boy, are you going to do about it?
Now listen, lads. This is your last warning. Back off!
Chaco, let's get over here.
It's a matter of principle, bro.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Right, nobody move! Would you put that away? Nobody's hurt, no one's in trouble. But if you raise your hand to a guard, you'll wind up in prison. You got that? And no one's to finish this in court. Right?
I need help. Someone, please.
Let me go. Will I? Be good.
Now you, I want you to calm down.
These monkeys are going to start it.
How'd you figure that out?
Shut up. Now here's the deal. Let you go. Say no more. Only if you give me your word there'll be no more hassle.
You will, of course will. Won't you?
Not without our brother.
I thought we had an agreement.
What is this? The United Nations?
Okay, look. Here's a compromise. I'll release Finbar without a charge.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, but only when he's sober enough to walk.
Let's do it, Chaco.
Now you, give me your phone number. I'll call you when he surfaces. And here's the other thing. You don't clear off now, I'll do the lot of yous for public disorder.
The hard man to the fair man. Didn't ever tell you that.
Yeah, all the time. Go on. Was it a full moon last night?
Need a coffee.
Need a drink.
Go check if that other nut job's cooled off.
Yes, Sarge.
Sleeping like a baby.
Sean.
Mr. Curry. Jared? Mr. Curry. Jared?
Turn him over! Jack, can you hear us? Is he breathing?
Hang on.
Is he breathing?
I don't know, Sean. Hang on.
No, he's not.
Start pumping!
You shouldn't be here if you're not 100%.
I'm fine.
I'm talking about your judgment. You'd no business pulling your baton like that.
That was self-defense.
You're lucky you've got me covering your back.
Ambulance, now!
Come on.
It's not working.
Rest.
No, sorry.
Give me the mask. Hurry up.
It's coming.
You get the pads ready. Pads on.
Ambulance is on its way.
Call McKay.
You can't go on doing us like this.
I hope not, for all our sakes. Okay, clear. Shock him again. Clear.
How long have you been doing CPR?
Like 10 minutes, 12 exactly. Nothing.
Okay. ETT, please. The defib.
As per instructions, but nothing done.
Nothing.
Let's clear the room and seal it off. We need to treat this like a crime scene. Put me through to GSOC. Superintendent James McKay, Red Rock. Need to report a death in custody. No visible bruising, no cuts or scratches. Fingernails and knuckles aren't marked or damaged. No visible sign of trauma, self-inflicted or otherwise. Will she view the body here? Okay. Immediately. You okay?
Yeah. So tell me what happened. Don't leave anything out. We just locked him up. The lads came by to check on him. He was out cold on the floor.
You been sick? Was he on drugs?
Nope. No indication anything was wrong.
The state pathologist will inspect the body in the mortuary.
So can we take him out of here?
No one touches anything until the ombudsman's had a look.
The paramedics said it must have been a heart attack.
It doesn't matter. Be a post-mortem this afternoon. GSOC's called for a full investigative procedure. He doesn't fit the usual criminal profile.
We hadn't even charged him. Just locked him up to cool him off. The guy was a real mouthpiece, you know, the sort.
Who arrested him?
Sean, Adrian. I sent them off to clear their heads before they write their statements.
Give me one of these.
Oh, you didn't smoke?
Thought you'd quit.
How we holding up, lads?
A bit shaky, to be honest, boss.
Well, that's to be expected. Look, I need to get a clear picture of what went on. So why don't you tell me what happened?
We opened the door there, he was just lying there.
Scared the crap out of me. He wasn't breathing.
The whole pale and sweaty.
So we did CPR on him. Well, he did.
Not that it made any difference.
Okay, lads. One at a time. Need to calm down. Why don't you tell me about the arrest? Ryan told me Mr. Curry hadn't been charged yet.
The guy had, Mr. Curry had a real attitude problem.
We booked him for disorderly conduct, threatening, abusive or insulting behaviour, failure to comply with the directions of a Garda.
What did he do to deserve all that?
He parked on a double yellow.
So all this happened because of a parking violation?
I've been thinking the arrest might not have been necessary.
Things were getting out of hand. He had to do something.
Hang on.
The guy was bang out of order. We arrested him for his own safety, as well as that of others.
Okay. Head in and get yourself sorted out, okay? I want you back in an hour. The clear narrative as to why you brought him in and why he was locked up. Yes. And lads, better be good. Yes.
I overreacted. Shouldn't have arrested him.
We had to do something.
We didn't. It was me.
No, we arrested him.
I arrested him, okay? It's my fault he ended up here.
You can't think like that.
How can I not? Because it's the truth. It is my fault. Because I couldn't let it go. Couldn't let him get the better of me. And let's face it, nothing says having the last word like you're under arrest.
Sean, look at me. You're not on your own, okay? We work together. We arrested that man together. What happened after that was just an accident.
So what do?
We tell the truth.
But you know what'll happen? press, the media, they want a scapegoat. Somebody to blame. Top brass will be only too happy to hand us over in a plate.
McKay's not like that. He won't let that happen.
McKay won't be able to stop it. When it comes down to it, they'll all look after themselves.
You'll be all right.
So the arrest itself is good. We can stand over it.
Will the public see it like that?
Ah, come on. The guy was an awful dose. The lads have enough witnesses to prove that he got aggressive.
So what's the problem here?
There was a bit of an incident at reception.
I need to know everything, Brian.
Look, a bunch of drunks came in there on a stag party. We brought the groom in earlier on. It wasn't dodgy, it was just... We can call it an arrest if we have to. The kid was off his head. We brought him in for his own good. Just when we tried to clear his mates, there was, well, nearly a riot.
Who else was involved?
All hands, me, Sean, Adrian.
The Sunday papers are gonna love this.
Boss, we didn't do anything wrong. It was just... We're stretched.
We're always overstretched, you know that. If this goes public, they won't say it like that.
I'm superintendent here, so the buck stops with me.
Look, Curry was in the cell. We're all kicked off. I dropped the ball with those couriers.
How long did this go on for?
It's hard to tell, a few minutes.
Is it possible that Curry was left unattended for more than 30 minutes?
I'd have to check my records.
Well, that's why we have paperwork. I need your full statement, Brian.
Yeah.
Next of kin, sir. His wife, a local councillor.
Does he have family?
3 kids. Still in school.
It's getting even worse.
It's the drunk guy from the stag party.
Sober him up and get him out of here pronto.
Right away, sir.
Well, how are you feeling now?
Not too bad, actually. Didn't feel a thing.
Great. We'll fertilise the eggs in the lab and call later to confirm the embryos are formed. In the meantime, go home, rest and pamper yourself. Or get someone else to do it for you.
I'll be fine on my own, thanks.
Mark. James. How's it going?
Been better.
We'll make it as painless as we can, but brace yourself. This kind of thing's a real headache all around.
You can use my office. If there's anything we can do to help.
We'll check out the body in situ, then I'll formally interview the duty sergeant, the arresting officers, and anyone else who had dealings with the deceased.
His name was Jared Curry. He had a wife and 3 young children. Everything's in order. But if there's anything else you need, just let me know.
I hope so, for all our sakes. Maybe you and I could have an interim briefing once I've seen the body.
The next of kin haven't been informed yet. If it's okay, I'd like to tell his wife in person.
Rather you than me.
I'm not talking to you.
I'm sorry for running out like that.
Poor child's got an absent father before it's even conceived.
Is everything okay?
Dead easy. I just built it up into something it wasn't.
Look, I might be tied up for a while. We've had a death in custody.
Oh my God. Are there any complications?
It's too early to say, but it feels like a firing squad already.
Oh, call me if anyone needs a lawyer.
Probably better to stay out of it, but I'll let you know.
Okay. Take it easy, love.
Mrs. Joan Curry.
Yes.
I'm Superintendent James McKay. This is Sergeant Angela Tyrrell. Can we come inside, please? We need to talk to you about your husband.
Why? What's he done?
I'm very sorry, Mrs. Curry. I'm afraid he's dead.
Wouldn't be to work, we can help, George.
Fine.
What is this, about breakfast?
McKay said I'd straighten out the bridegroom.
Oh, yeah, right here. Call his mates, have them come pick him up. And Sharon, I'll drop the tray.
Sergeant, we gotta go.
You'll send there next.
Brian looks worried.
Good reason to be. I always find a scapegoat for a death in custody.
He'll look after us.
Brian will look after himself. You've got good neighbours, Mrs. Curry. How did it happen?
It appears Mr. Curry had a heart attack. We should know more from the post-mortem later on today.
We had a big row this morning. The last thing I said to him was, it's over. For good.
You know, it can be hard to take in when it's sudden like this.
You have our heartfelt condolences. My officers at the station did everything they could to try to save him.
He was in the Garda station.
I'm afraid he'd been arrested for public order offences.
Jerry's never been in trouble in his life.
I can assure you, Mrs. Curry, that everything is above board. The law states that when there is a death in police custody, there must be a full investigation. So the Garda Ombudsman will be looking after the case.
My God, was Jared killed?
No. Nothing like that. It's standard procedure.
You know, it might sound confusing, but a family liaison officer will be assigned to keep you fully informed.
I want to see him.
I'm afraid Mr. Curry is still at the station. The scene hasn't actually been released yet.
You mean my husband's still lying in the cell?
I'm so sorry, Mrs. Curry.
Take me to him. Now.
Okay, so forget about the details of the arrest. I want to establish a timeline. The ambulance was called at 12:43, is that correct?
Yes, sir, that's been confirmed with the ambulance service, yes.
And Mr. Curry was discovered in his cell unconscious at 12:40.
Give or take a minute or two, yes.
But Sergeant McGonagall's log has Mr. Curry being brought into the station at 11:58 approximately, and you locked him up at 12:04. That means he was left unattended in his cell for 36 minutes.
Couldn't have been that long.
While custody regulations say that someone in a cell must be checked every 30 minutes at a minimum.
You see, this bunch of drunks started right out front. The place was in ructions.
Is it possible Mr. Curry was left unattended even longer?
No way. No, definitely not.
We were doing our best. I mean, what's a few minutes?
It could mean the difference between life and death. Or between having a career and not.
It's just this way, Mrs. Curry. Are you okay, Mrs. Curry?
I need to see him.
Sorry, Mrs. Curry. I can't let you touch him.
Garda Casas, I was wondering, off the record, is there anything I'm missing in all this?
I'm not sure what you mean.
I'm looking to save us all a lot of time and paperwork. Tell me, was Mr. Curry's arrest really necessary?
Adrian.
The way I see it, things could have been sorted out on the street.
Take the desk, will you, please?
Couldn't possibly say, sir.
By the way, I didn't mention anything about you to GSOC. The way you drew your baton earlier could be seen as a provocative act. Could have sparked things up a bit, you know? And it could even be argued that you started all the trouble that distracted us from Curry. Now, I don't see it that way, obviously. But I reckon it was best to keep it out of my statement. And I wanted you to know that you're in the clear.
I don't need any help from you.
You need to remember who your friends are.
Threaten all you like. You don't scare me.
I was worried about this. You should have taken that transfer.
36 minutes?
As an estimate. And I'm obliged to treat that as a minimum. I'm afraid that bit's bound to go public.
What happens next?
I'll accompany the body to the mortuary.
Back door. It's more discreet, the widow's here.
I'll call you this evening with preliminary findings from the post-mortem. But it could be weeks before toxicology is conclusive.
And the investigation?
Anybody's guess. Could take months. And that's if everything's above board.
My team and I have nothing to hide, Mark. I can assure you of that.
I hope not. Or we're all in for a bumpy ride.
Mrs. Curry. Your husband had these with him. I think they were meant for you.
Mrs. Curry, once again, please accept my sincerest condolences.
Don't. Don't you dare patronize me. I will find out what's gone on here. You have my husband's blood on your hands.